Afternoon, friends. This is Buff612, just coming back to you guys again. Um, it's been a while. Actually, it's been exactly 12 days since I posted a last video response on my laws. Um, and so I just wanted to say I apologize for the time. Just a lot of, I think, personal things going on for me right now. A lot of mental health and um, yeah, so I'm working on that piece right now for me, and so I apologize. Um, yeah, again, um, but let's go right into it. So this is um, again from the literature 44 laws of peace, and so. Um, but again, just a quick disclaimer. I am not a professional. I am not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist or a doctor. I'm just here to give help to people who are looking for it, and a great piece of literature again that I'm taking this from, and just really providing my thoughts on kind of just practical use. So, and also I don't edit these videos, so I apologize. Um, for any pauses or anything like that, just gathering my thoughts and giving it to you guys raw, so to speak. Um, but yeah, let's get right into it. Law 20. There will be good times, there will be bad times. So, really, with this law, it's really stating how to protect your peace at all times, even when things go right and when things go wrong. And so, um, there's this great author that I've read a couple of his books. Author goes by Eckhart Tolle or Tolle, um, and he really goes in deep with um, about about the present moment and about protecting your peace and accepting every moment as it is. And so, really, that's what this law is trying to present. It's easier said than done to accept good things and bad things, and that could be anything from to a family death or you won the lottery, to go to both extremes. And so, um, but really, just to accept all those times and to be grateful for them, really. And so, I won't go over the whole law or read it through, but some of the bigger pieces I pulled out of it was protecting your peace when you accept every moment, whether it's good or bad. So, again, every moment, taking it as it is, um, going through the other laws that we stated before, and going through the practices that we do now currently, whether you meditate or anything like that, or any self reflection in the mornings, that we do those things to help us kind of navigate, you know, um, the troubled times and the good times, and to really accept every moment for as it is. And again, that's easier said than done, and that takes a lot of practice, a lot of practice, and a lot of self honesty about how you're feeling. Either good or bad, it doesn't last forever. So even when it's a good moment or a bad moment, again, we have to realize that it doesn't last forever. These feelings come and they go. Um, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing. So kind of middle ground on that one for me, but um, yeah, just accepting that it doesn't last forever, and so accept the moment as it is. You know, again, easier said than done. I think accepting that present moment and doing those things that we practice and talked about in the previous laws, can only help us attain that. And so, as long as we're doing that, as long as we're staying in prayer, staying in meditation, whatever you do, keep on doing it. Um, I know I do it every day, and it helps. Um, and it helps accepting every moment as it is. So, and don't be foolish and expect the good moments to last forever. It talks about in the law where the good moments, we wish they would last forever. And someone's so unfortunate. And there's people out there in our lives that think those moments last forever, but they don't. And they always chase after that. And so, the realization that they don't last forever and we accept that, would make life just that more uh, exciting, I think, and more kind of bearable, but we can get fulfillment out of that. So, um, and I like the way the law ends. It's for fortune feels no sympathy. I like the way that ended. So it talked about how the good things and how those good moments, don't last forever. But at the end of the day, even in the good moments, there's no feelings. Good moments or bad moments, has no sympathy for us. Even we try to chase these things. Um, you know, even in those times, even when we have fortune, it could be given to us and it can be taken away. We're all a heartbeat away from any terrible moment, whether that be back to addiction, back to homelessness. We're all a heartbeat away from that. So I think really, to see that um, in the realization that fortune feels no sympathy, or even those prize things, there's no sympathy, and they don't feel for us. So, um, but yeah, so those are just my quick thoughts on Law 20. Feel free to write in the Discord or even on these YouTube comments, YouTube videos. Feel free to write in that. Um, if you feel like going on the Discord or even buying the literature, just look in the description. You can find more information there. And again, I thank you guys. And uh, yeah, so that's Law 20. You guys have a good day.